Hello everyone, this is Professor Reha back with the Grim Dawn walkthrough with the Improv Soldier Arcanist. Now we can get rid of all of these items. We've checked them all before. I'm doing a very brief double check beforehand, but we should be good here. We indeed are. Store the couple of epics that I've got currently on me, and then we're just gonna blast our way through some more stuff. Now, to clarify, at this particular junction, there's only going to be 1 or 2 detours depending on how far I decide to go through with this episode. But from the Blood Grove, we only really need to make a stop along the way to get to the famous mill. And to make sure, I also need to remember, let me see. Yes, okay. So that will be our first detour. So expect that, Glory. I totally forgot for a second what abilities I had. But that is okay. We need Torgo's Hammer to activate one of these here, though. That'd be nice. No? Alright. We'll just hit him the old-fashioned way, then. Now, we're going to ignore the secrets because they really don't matter. Oh, well, I can go down one really quick because I want to show something really quick. Although it doesn't really matter. Nah, we'll skip it. Whatever. Does not make any kind of difference. I'll just go on ahead and whack these fools for a very quick detour down to the mill, which suits everyone just fine. Nice amount of hammers spawning today. Take advantage of this. They fade as soon as I get into melee range of these dweebs. Alright, fair enough. And you can see where I'm starting to get a little bit higher than maybe I'd like to. Those were all level 75 enemies. Probably when I hit 76 or so, we're going to have ourselves a problem. If I had to take a guess. When the number is blue, you're not getting enough from them. And while, yes, some of these enemies are 76, 77, you really don't want to exceed too far past the lowest level enemy, because then you're only really getting experience and potentially good loots from whatever enemies don't fall too far behind. So when you are gauging whether your level is too high for an area, you have to gauge it by the lowest level you see in the area, not the highest. Because you're still not necessarily achieving 100% of what you could be doing. And I don't do Vitality and Poison, so we don't care. Those are basically the same gloves, but with elemental damage. I don't get any piercing or aether resistance from these, so we're going to not go with those. There we go. Oh my, everything fell off. I don't think it's ever actually came on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Chthonic Seal of Binding, good. I need some of those. They're running a little low. Just take you out this way. Take you out. You're just, for some reason, invincible. There we go. Not sure why random plants were blocking my shots, but mysterious. There we go. Alright. Here we go. I just need Targo's Hammer. There we go. Just speak of the devil. We're just going to clear this out really quickly and then head on through Dark Vale. Pretty quick journey overall. I have much better chaos resistance than I did in Veteran, so it shouldn't be as difficult to deal with. Activate Health Potion here just to spare me the Menhir's Will, in case I come up against something deeply unpleasant. Now, I'm not sure if I warned you of this when I went through here in Veteran, but if you're playing this with multiple people, make sure everyone's present. Did I clear the whole thing? I want to make sure. Sometimes not everyone spawns the way they're supposed to. Yeah, I can see on the far right that that's completed, so we're going to actually move on. So do keep that in mind. That does in fact happen. That people who aren't present during that fight will not get the credit for that. It's very easy to do. I've done it several times with various family members. It's very easy for somebody to be left out of that experience gain, that quest completion, and then if you want everyone to be on kind of about on par with each other, then they either have to catch up some other way, or the next time you reload the game, they have to go and handle that separately, which is fine in veteran, but at higher difficulties, that can be very dangerous, and the whole crew going might prevent the person from picking up the kills anyways. So just be very careful when doing that in multiplayer, and don't be surprised if maybe once or twice you find that members of your group are not fulfilling the quest. What are you doing, punk? There we go. So just something to be aware of when going through that particular quest. There is a totem there that I want to take care of, and I was so busy looking at the map, I did not even see these dweebs. Activate that. Alright, good. Good. And then here's will activated, so I don't have to much care. And then we do some of this. Take care of you. And then just take care of you guys the old-fashioned way. There we go. And we just resolve things in this glorious method. There we go. Here's the totem, and here's Will is about to be back up, so I'm not that concerned. You can activate the piercing the blade barrier. We'll activate Overguard. Get some Torgo's hammers up in here. Hit these guys with some sacred strikes. Good. This is going well. And here's Will's about to activate, which is fine. Torgo's hammer is going ballistic. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we have a problem. Now we have Overguard again, so we're fine. We are not fine. Okay, alright. Let's take this a little bit calmer, huh? Oh, this is probably the reason why. City clusters, you gotta hit them. Alright, let's come over here then, fellas. And we'll go ahead and activate Overguard as well. I timed that badly. Menhirs will just activate it. I was trying to activate Overguard in time to prevent Menhirs will from being used. That clearly did not work. If I can kill Redal Aldos, though, in time, then... No, that's not going to happen. There's too much going on here. Hold on. Alright. Overguard again. There we go. There we go. Spiky barrier, whatever it's called. Blade barrier, I think? No. What is this called? Blade barricade. I was close. There we go. Alright, so that was fairly exciting. Pretty close call a couple times there. That's not going to be worth it. Glyph. Have I ever put a glyph on this? No, I probably should, in all honesty. There's a couple things I should actually put on that, to be honest. A lot of this is just not going to be stuff we need at all. No, I need the, that's way too weak. That could have potentially been useful ages ago. I'm just going to run on over here. This is a surprisingly quiet run. Alright. Sure. I tend to just automatically follow the road. I'm pretty sure it's a psychological problem. Hello, little chewy buddy. There we go. You guys... Well, I'll kill you anyways, because I am not so far ahead that I can't afford to grab some free extra experience, so we'll just go ahead and take you out really quick. Yay, Chthonic Seal of Binding. Thank you. And we'll just take care of you guys as quickly as possible before you even get to me, because that's just more convenient that way. Excellent. That's what you like to see. This is, of course, as you've been seeing so far, a pretty quick trip. We're 10 minutes here. We've only, we've gotten through one of the side quests there. I, for some reason, wasn't expecting you to turn into a demon there, which is kind of silly of me, but okay. Overguard this. Get some Torgo's hammers going, since I've been caught in melee range now. Good, good. Use them. Alright, you're all clustered up so nicely that this is just a genius move. Pro gamer move right there. Well, hello. You're a little late to the party, fella. There we go. Ooh, they're much closer than they first appeared. Must be an object in a mirror. Alright. Nope, we're not going to have you come up on me like that. Hello, where'd you come from? There we go. Oh, whoa, hold on. There's a whole horde of you guys back here. What are you doing? You are very late to this party. Let me tell you. No, you stop that. And you. No one asked you. You're kind of inconsistent to hit with a replicating missile, so I'm going to just whack you the old-fashioned way. Let me see here. This guy's completely stuck. Oh, you're shooting me. Hello. There's a wagon in the way. Which is just plain rude. And this should take care of these guys. Oh, that worked out nicely. Yeah, just cluster all up. Thank you. Excellent. Grab a random tonic of mending. Hello, guy. Goodbye, guy. Alright. None of that. I don't know why I came up here. I really didn't need to. But oh well. Here we are. Oh, hello. You're standing right here. I thought you were a little farther down. Who else is shooting me? I feel like there's 12 different people shooting me all at the same time, but there's only a couple of them. Are we done? Oh, you're... Okay, there you are. You're just standing in the shadow of the building. Some kind of weird creep. Yeah, good luck getting over here. They're way too confused. I'm not even gonna bother. Confused cultists. You hate to see it. Very nice. And now... Zarya the Carver, round 2. I'm just going to go straight into it. Overguard, healing potion. Okay, these rocks still hurt nicely. So this could still be a potential issue. But now that I've filled all your cronies, let's see what we can do here. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way then. Did I just whiff? Yes. In style, too. Right, here we go. This worked out quite... This is working out okay. Then here's will activated. Good. Just slap you around a little bit more. Overguard is about to come up. Wipe out these guys, overguard this. Healing potion, there we go. Okay, that worked out okay overall. I underestimated her a little bit there, but I recovered nicely. This is an even faster trip if you get lucky with the configuration here. We're only 15 minutes in, so we can just blitz through this really quick. I may actually work my way all the way through to Fort Ikon. Okay, that's closed off. Alright, usually it is, but it's worth checking. Yeah, what are you gonna do, punk? We'll just move on. Get rid of you guys. Good. Perfect. Get rid of you really quick. Excellent. Did they summon one of those stones back there? That was silly of them. Nope, not today, Zerg. Thank you. Then we just wander on over. I'm not even going to bother checking to see if I got lucky with the configuration, because probably I didn't. Oh, hold on, you're still alive. We can't be having that. There we go. Chest, which we'll go ahead and open. Perfect. Alright. Goodbye. Yeah, kill this. Try and kill this. You won't. Nah, that's right. I took care of you, and I'll do it again, too. What are you bozos doing? I'm not gonna be able to shoot you, so I might as well Torgo hammer you to death. Me Torgo, my hammer. It's magical and ghostly and clones itself. It's a good time. There we go. There is a totem up there, which I'm not going to go for because right now, while I do have a little bit of leeway in terms of leveling and experience, that would require me to backtrack rather substantially. And considering I am trying to blitz through elite difficulty, that's not something I want to do, especially since there's still a lot more content left that I'll need to work my way through. And like I said, I over-leveled quite badly for this before entering this difficulty, so it's not something I'm eager to repeat with Ultimate. I wouldn't mind going into Ultimate a little under-leveled. If that happens, that would be fine, because that means the actual rewards right off the top would set me up for the rest of Ultimate quite nicely. So it's something I do want to approach with some caution. So I'm not going to go for that totem. I'm fine with the potential of losing out on whatever is there, because first off, I'm only level 77. It's not like I'm level 90 or something like that where I would get something permanent, potentially. Second off, I don't want to over-level. I'm about to hit 78. That leaves me with only 12 levels, and I still have to go through the rest of this campaign. I have to go through the entirety of Ashes of Malmoth, and also Forgotten Gods. Even though I am blitzing this, there's still a decent amount of risk involved that I will over-level for Ultimate. Just based on how little I actually die. So we want to make sure we keep a close eye on that. And just take things as quickly as possible. If it had been on the way, that'd be a different story entirely. It'd be like, why not while we're here? But backtracking is not something I want to do on Elite in any circumstance. Unlike Veteran, which is primarily your setup, figuring out if you want to actually play the character all the way through, you know, not really invest anything in the combination, you're just starting a character from scratch and off you go. At Elite, you've at least dedicated yourself to the idea of the character, and you're Elite. There's no real point to spending a lot of time to Elite. It's just basically the transitory step from setting up the character in Veteran to getting them into Ultimate. So you don't want to spend a lot of time in Elite, because any benefits to being on Elite are increased at least twice over on Ultimate. So anything that you would normally think you would want to do on Elite is better done in Ultimate. Like, for example, as I've been saying the whole time, bounties are better done on Ultimate than at any other level, because you get more for them on Ultimate, and they're worth more on Ultimate. So that particular example is the prime example of things you just wouldn't necessarily want to hang around Elite for. So you really don't want to necessarily be on Elite too long. You kind of want to just get her done and move on. Overguard this really quick. No, we want to focus on this boy. There we go. Between my hammers and cadence, this should not take long here. There we go. And you're gone. Alright, good. Kind of a weak. Weak dropped, but that's okay. Now notice that Panetti's mostly wiped out this group before they even got to me, really. I'm hoping that Obsidian Defender is really good. Probably not. No, it's compared to the Vanguard of the Legion, it's nothing. Alright. Why are you here? I'm just going to quietly take you out while the other guys aren't paying attention. No, come closer. Thank you. Perfect. Never seen this happen before. Alright, that's fantastic. Now we'll go ahead and initiate combat with you. You dare approach me? Look, I was kind of expecting you to come to me and attack me. You're clearly not interested. There we go. There we go. We're making a little progress towards that, aren't we? Now I'm going to melee you. We're going to use some Panettis just to get rid of your cronies. And we're going to Sacred Strike you until you summon more cronies, really. There we go. There's Minhere's Will. I was wondering if you'd hit that. I was beginning to wonder. Yeah, what you got, punk? Diddly squat. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. We're going to activate this just as a precautionary measure. Good. Alright, we should be fine. Alright, the chaos damage thing is doing way more damage to me than I expected, even with my little potion, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Alright. Evac this. Oh, more crystals. We're going to want to evac this. There's the famous Chaos Portal Rift thing. I don't know what I would actually call that. There's Minhere's Will again. Healing Potion, Overguard, finish him off. Boom. Good. Okay. Oops. And nope. And Aether damage is nice. Give you that. But the Chaos Resistance... Well, keep in mind that there's a potion active that increases that by 25%, but that's still rather extreme. Yeah, we need those. The new pants are better for me. And, of course, an Arbalist, so we don't care. Interesting, but I value the resistances from the Vanguard of the Legion too much. We have a better block chance, we have better block damage, we have better block recovery. That's pretty interesting. Haven't seen that. I haven't seen the Empowered of that in a long time. Let me rephrase that. I recently picked up the regular version with my family character. Alright, so yeah, we're only 23 minutes in, so we're just going to go ahead and whack our way through Aztrakarn really quick. Since we're part of the Order of Kimin, or Kimin's Chosen, we will have to make a small detour, but if you're Death's Vigil, your detour comes a little bit later. The other place that I got confused about that I thought was where I was supposed to go, but I forgot that I was with Kimin's Chosen. Yeah, that place. If you watched the veteran portion of this walkthrough, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When I got supremely confused. Completely forgot that whole segment of the Kimin's Chosen Death's Vigil quest line. And we're just going to waltz on through. This is a pretty straight shot overall. Excellent. There we go. We're just going to come over here and just waltz on down. We'll interrupt this fight just for the free potential loot and experience. You'll see that they're actually a little higher level than me, which is what you want to see. Ideally, just a couple of levels higher, so we're actually in a really good spot right now experience-wise. Even after I level up one time, it'll still be pretty good. Alright, here we go. Boom. Perfect. And we'll just go on through here. And then I believe the next portion of this is up here. Yeah. Torgo's hammers? No? No? Alright. Healing potion. I'll just let them kill themselves on my retaliation damage while I go for the really big guys. There we go. Extra piercing damage retaliation for the win. Excellent. Oh, hello. You don't intimidate me, though. Some Torgo's hammers, which is nice. And there you go. Perfect. Good. Slap you all. Excellent. Just get rid of all these guys. It's not even a problem. Perfect, perfect. And we're just gonna push on through. We're not quite at the point where I want to be doing the Path of the Three, which we will want to do, by the way. We want to take on the Mad Queen at this point to see if we're ready for it, in Ultimate version-wise. If we can't take her out here, we're never going to be able to, really. At least not without some serious, better items. We're going to activate Overguard just in the hopes of getting more Torgo's hammers, because this is going to be an absolute nightmare to get through. There we go. Or I can just cheat and go all the way around. Alright, so... What the heck are you doing? Get out of here. Punk? Die. Thank you. My goodness. There's a hero over there, so I'm going to fight this just for the experience and potential loot drops. Alright. Get you out of the way so I can go after Comladris. I'm not sure why I put an excellent on that, it just seemed appropriate. I'm not 100% sure what killed you, but okay. You gave me nothing useful, though, so that's unfortunate. There we go. Just cruise on through this. Not even a care in the world. Hello. Oh, another hero. Not even an issue. Oh no, you have activated Menhir's will. However, will I survive? Torgo's hammer is absolutely tearing through these fools. There we go. What is death? What is danger? What is this strange danger that I've been told about? It's actually not bad, except for the drop in Aether resistance, which I can afford right now, because apparently I'm doing really nice on equipment. Did not even realize. And then you're just going to be a weirdo and puke on me. Never puke on other people. It's very unpleasant for everyone involved. It makes you look like a terrible Yeti. I don't know why I bothered shooting these people over here. I guess insanity. Let's clear them out with some replicating missiles. It's whatever. Menhir's will, that's fine. We are still cooking with peanut oil. Oop, kind of need this. Just quickly work our way through this. We're going to be just fine. Nice and quick. Excellent. Alright. We'll just take out everyone. No, I don't know what you're doing, but it's stopping. Not good enough. Alright. Good. If there's anyone in there, they probably would have attacked me by now, so we're just going to leave that one alone. Oops. Alright. Yeah, I don't care about you and your weird crystal. Get out of here. I do not have the range for this. There we go. And then we're just going to take care of you people. Excellent. Beautiful. And here's where our detour is going to be, but only because we're members of Kimin's Chosen. And again, there's not a whole lot we need to necessarily do here. Well, our detour, I'm a little early. I announced it a little early. It's in the Slate area, well, technically the next area after this one, but we're getting much closer to our personal detour as members of Kimin's Chosen. Again, if you're Death's Vigil, you go into a later dungeon, not this one. But it's still a pretty quick trip through. This is the beautiful thing about Elite, is that you just really blast through it. That's part of the reason why, if you're a first-time player, it's so important to explore the entirety of Veteran, because this will allow you to at least have a better understanding of the map where you're going to need to go to blitz through Elite faster, since you don't want to be in Elite too long. And that will allow you to more efficiently wander through to Ultimate. Some hammers would be nice, but we'll just activate Blade Barrier for whatever. There you go. Perfect. That's Mogdragon's Shrine up there, which we'll need to repair at some point. We just don't have everything we need now. Alright, we have shamans back here we need to take care of. There we go. Probably shouldn't have activated that health potion at that point. Could be in trouble. Doesn't seem like it. Looks like somebody else is doing the damage to me, not Boss Man here. Alright, nice. Then here's Will, that's fine. Activate Blade Barrier for extra piercing retaliation. Good. And that takes care of that issue. Good. Excellent. Huh. Didn't leave me a whole lot of good stuff, unfortunately. Alright, good. Just toast all you fools. This is fine. Good, good, good. And now, see, the reason why I haven't really been that concerned about my overcapped resistances, by the way, is because in Ultimate they're all going to go down. So having overcapped resistances by the time you're done with the Elite is pretty important. Now, obviously, I am well ahead of being done with the Elite, although you can technically just kill the Ligorian or whatever it's called, however you pronounce that, and just move on to the next difficulty without having to do the Malmoth or Forgotten Gods content, which I don't really recommend if you have them, because that's extra loot and stuff that you're missing out on. We're just going to basically run through this really quick as well. It's a pretty straight shot. if you remember from Veteran. So you're not really going to have too much of an issue here getting through this in a reasonably efficient method. I've been caught up by a large quantity of random bozos, so that's cool. There we go. We'll open this while we're over here. Why not? There we go. Somebody's trying to shoot me and failing miserably at it, which is fine. Oh, that's a dead end. That's unfortunate. We can't even go here either. Boy, alright. Grab this then, I guess. Now that's where the shooting's coming from. Get this out of here. Oh, two guys followed me over there, huh? Alright. There we go. There's a whole bunch of chests here I'm going to open up while I'm in the area. Why not? Right? Can't hurt. What are you guys doing? Get out of here. I'm doing stuff. Are we shooting him? No, we're not. There we go. Oh, there's a guy here. Hold on. Oh, hello. What happened here? I turned away for 2 seconds, and now we have enough people on the screen to slow down my computer slightly. What is this? Oh, it's a hero. Makes sense. There we go. Good. There we go, finally. Nope. Not good enough. That could have been good enough. Except my Royal Exuberance. Beautiful set. Excellent. I've been getting a ton of Chthonic Seals of Binding. I love it. Thank you. Very nice. We're actually going to go this way. I can see that... No, I got a way out. Never mind. We're good. And we just wait these guys out. No problem. Another Chthonic Seal of Binding. Love to see it. Very nice. Alright. Now we move on. Blade Barrier. And here's Will activated. That's fine. We're going to use a health potion in addition, though. There's a lot going on here. Overguard this, too. There's a hero there, which is probably why I'm having such a hard time right now. They keep putting things under me. There's a lot of enemies shooting me. Torgo's Hammer is not activating often enough for my personal tastes. Also, we seem to have a... Oh, I stopped too early. There's Here's Will. There's so many too many people, and Torgo's Hammer is not activating often enough for this to work out. I need to get rid of some of the cultists in the middle here. Alright. And this guy, of course. Okay. Ooh-wee. Use Torgo's Hammer as much as possible. Overguard, health potion. Take out some people. Good. Kill you. Get rid of some of these guys who are clearly summoning large quantities of idiots. There we go. Alright, now we can take in you, Lucius. You've been the thorn in my side for this whole fight. Now it's time to take you out. There we go. That was very intense. But as always, we eventually prevailed. Didn't die for it though, which is nice. I thought I was going to for a couple of times actually. There were a couple of moments there where I was like, nah, I'm doomed. This isn't going to work out for me. No. I'm busy trying to look at stuff. Get out of my face. Excellent. We're just gonna come on in here. Get rid of you. And most of your friends, all your friends actually, apparently. Nice. Fantastic. You guys continue on fighting the good fight. Or the bad fight, I guess. Whatever floats your boat. Get out of here. Perfect. Totem, so that's nice. Kick over the body really quick, see if there's anything good here. Of course not. Take you out, I guess. Overguard for some Torgo's hammers. Take out the skeletal gargantuan and his summons. Blade barrier for the same reason. Healing potion. Good. We still haven't gotten Menhir's Will activated, so that's fine. There's Menhir's Will. Still fine. Overguard is about to come back. We have Overguard. We heal ourselves with a potion. We take out some of these skeletal knights. We're going to actually use some Panettis here just to clear out the area a little bit better. Good. You're all alone now, so we take you out the old-fashioned way, and then we take care of you. Excellent. Interesting. It's the second piece of that set I've gotten. There's the recipe. There we go. No, that's not what I need. It's also not something I need. A lot of this is trash. But that's okay. Good. So far, much progress. Whack our way through some ghouls. Go down through a couple of other sections. Good. I don't know what you guys are doing, wandering around back and forth like that. It's quite wasteful. Get in the middle of this overguard blade barrier. Perfect. Bring them all on while I've got my Torgo's hammer and overguard up. Nice. Alright, good. Yep. Perfect. This worked out really well. Nice. Okay, good. Hero right there. Which is fine. Good old corpse lick. They got overguard already, huh? Alright. There's the boss, too. That's a little... I didn't want him to showing up so early, so this is a bit of a problem, actually. Yeah, you can see where I'm losing a lot of health from these vitality pools on the floor. Nope. There we go. Good. Back in control. For now. Can I kill him before my everything wears off? No. However, we still can kill him before my potion wore off, which was nice. Whew. That could have gotten really ugly. That breastplate, actually. Not good enough. Bleeding resistance. Actually, well, just bleeding resistance all over the place. Do I have ancient armor plate on me? Because that would be fine then. I don't seem to know. Well, that's mildly inconvenient. I won't equip this until I can go back and pick up an ancient armor plate, because otherwise it's not going to make a huge difference. The armor absorption won't be there, so you don't necessarily want that happening. Take care of these guys, because I know they're going to be a problem if I don't take them out now. There we go. take care of all of you. We're good. Perfect. Uh-huh. Just take out these guys too, because I'm gonna have to eventually go out this way anyways, most likely. Okay, there we go. Crack open these chests before... I never checked what the modifier was. Okay. Quad control resistant. That's fine. Go ahead, kill yourselves on my piercing retaliation. Bring it on, punks. You ain't got nothing on me. Boom. Excellent. And we'll just go through this. And that's okay. Don't need it though. Can I remember which torch this is supposed to pull? Am I in the wrong? It's supposed to be the Tomb of Korvac, isn't it? Why am I confused? I think this is the one, right? Yeah, this is the one. I just don't have the ability to pull the torch right now. Alright, fair enough. It might be too early. I think possibly I'm thinking of something else. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. I went to the wrong place. No, it's fine. Well, I didn't necessarily go to the wrong place, I just went there too early. However, this is an easily remedied mistake. And take care of these people. Come on, there you go. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Perfect. Oh, this is easy enough to take care of. Alright. Blade barrier. Get this delicious retaliation damage in here. Overguard, because it's getting a little out of hand. There we go. Some Torvos Hammers to help out. Good. Excellent. Perfect. Alright. We go around, I guess, then. We just take care of these guys single file. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. You. There we go. Blade barrier for the nice retaliation damage going on here. Perfect. Come on, there you go. Get rid of you guys really quick. No summoning. There we go. Get rid of you guys from a distance. See how many of you I can get from a distance. You're not even going to come to me. You're just going to stand there and die. Alright, cool. Nice thing is, using Panetti's from a distance is I can kill people in the background without even necessarily knowing if they're even there. Alright, I think this is where I need to be. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take care of this problem. Who is this? Get out of here. There we go. I don't know why I'm going after these guys when I can just... no, you're all just hanging around. Fair enough. Here we go. Get rid of you really quick because you're problematic. And take care of you as well. Get out of here. No, you're just gonna die. I can see I'm killing people in the background, which is nice. My energy is finally low. It took long enough. We can just fix that problem really quick. Pretty easy solution there. Excellent. Good. Beautiful. Alright. Bolts through and take you guys out. Not anymore. Nice. I'm not sure why, but I wasn't able to target him anymore, so we'll just waltz in and do that. Excellent. Panetti's is so effective against undead, just because of their sheer numbers, and by extension, the Order of Death's Vigil. It's a beautiful thing. Take you out next because you'll heal these other people. There we go. Ha, nice. What is this? Extra burn damage, more cold damage. Cool. Well, extra burn damage taken. They had burn damage. Monsters are infused with fire, dealing extra fire damage and taking more cold damage. Got it. The noises the skeletons are making kind of reminds me of the zombies from Zat. Let's see if people remember that one, huh? It wasn't that long ago, but let's see if people remember. Alright, we're almost done with this one. This is a particularly short dungeon, so we can just... I mean, to this particular point, we're actually almost to Fort Ikon. It's a really short trip back, in all honesty. Yeah, your life drain means absolutely nothing when I can just unload this many missiles at you, honestly. And then here's Will, it's fine. Perfect. A totem, huh? Interesting. Let's come on down here, take care of this little problem. Excellent. I maybe should have waited a bit on that one. I'm using Panetti's intentionally because I need to hit multiple targets. And this is the most effective way of doing that. And here's Will, it's activated, but I'm not going to last long. Hold up. There we go. Alright. Good. Holy cow. Come on. Then here's Will's back up. Stand ground, fire away. Good. Yes. I made it. So this guy is a formality. Phew. I actually threw down a rift. I was so confident I was going to die right there. And a lot of this is just not really going to be that useful for me. No. Alright, fair enough. We'll go on ahead and activate this, sell some stuff. I'm kind of short on cash, as you all well know by this point. So we'll just go ahead and sell off the everything. Because we've been checking everything this whole time. Except we do want this chest piece now that we're back. Hold on, I actually need to double check that flesh warped cask. Resistances aren't as good, so we're going to pass on that one. Oh, nope. Oh, well. There we go. We'll just go ahead and put everything in a place where I can see it nice and easy. That's fine. While we're here, we can report in the quest as well. Yeah, we can sell that. What the heck? Alright. Oh, wait, I do have... Alright. No, I didn't want to sell that. Pardon me, there was a tickle in my throat. Alright. Slap all this in here. Slap this in here. Perfect. Yeah, I don't need the ancient heart now, though, so it's fine. You gave me this. Not bad. Not bad at all. Get stuck on the stairs really quick, it's fine. Alright. I'll go back and finish this up. Now I may be misremembering what the order of these dungeons is. I can't quite remember. I have a hard time remembering the differences between the, Other than check some of these. That's probably because they're trash. Alright. Uh-huh. Yeah. You're not going to end anything quick. Get out of here. They're not even going to get a chance. You will, though, apparently. I guess we're all going into melee range for some reason. Sure. There we go. And then we just wander through here. Take you guys out really quick. Here we go. Grab some free boots there. Sure. Don't need it, but sure. We'll just fire away. Nice. And you're all doomed. There we go. And just take out everyone. Perfect. And pretty much home free at this point. This last group here. There we go. And down we go. These corridors are really quite conducive to a good Panetti's replicating missile. Hello. Not anything I need, but alright. What would be the smoothest way of getting through here? Probably this way. Is this even in... Nope, this is a dead end, so we don't even need to care. I picked the wrong way. Silly me. I got back up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and Panetti's away. Just whack you really quick. There we go. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Good. You stood no chance. Poor unfortunate soul. All those missiles and only two of them hit this guy? Okay. Hello, Speedy Gonzales. What are you doing? Activate everything so I can get some Torgo's hammers up here. Clear these guys out. The only problem I have with the Order of Death's Vigil is, in this particular dungeon at the very least, you may have noticed that some skeletons have, well, actually, most interactions with these people, some skeletons like these guys pre-generate, and if you have members of the Order also summoning skeletons at you when there's pre-generated skeletons, you're never sure which ones are pre-generated and which ones are summons. Because it makes a difference on whether or not you should even bother taking your time to killing them, because if you kill them, if they're summons don't give you experience. So they're not really worth taking the time to kill, but if they're actual pre-gens, then they're actually worth the time to kill, and it's impossible to know. Unless you're, like, very hyper-aware of what skeletons are just showing up ahead of time and everything. I mean, if you have a good enough AoE, like, I don't particularly mind either way, because that's just more people for my Panetti's replicating missile to bounce off of. So for me, it doesn't matter a huge amount, except that the summons can sometimes block the way of the... block my shots to the more significant Death's Vigil members. But otherwise, we're just going to cut through here. So that can become a bit of a problem, but besides that, you're pretty much golden. You can, it doesn't really, if you have a good enough AoE, it doesn't matter. Panetti's, it matters a little bit. Depending on how significant the target is. And being used as, like, shields, meat shields almost. Bone shields. Since you can never truly tell until after the fact which enemies actually were worth killing and which ones were not. Yeah, okay, so I was just doing it out of order, that's fine. Yeah, now we're just gonna go into melee with you. Now, I did this way too late on Veterans, so this is gonna be you actually seeing what this guy is theoretically capable of. Come on. There you go. You don't need ice crystals around. Get those out of here. It's just a bit of... It's a slow fight. He's not particularly dangerous himself. It's just that he just slows down everything you do, from your casting speed to your attack speed. So he's just a little bit slow to get rid of. That's about it, really. Just kind of a pain in the neck. Just a very slow fight. There we go. Come on. Is that the second time you activated menus, I think? It's just such a slow fight. That's not a bad shield. I still prefer the Vanguard of the Legion, at least for now. Good old maniacal leggings. That's a good time. Let's crack open these chests. It's all good. Not really much in the way of good stuffs, but we're not really surprised either. I'll just kill these guys to see if they drop anything useful. They might. Okay. And then we just gotta go into the actual fort, which at this point is a hop, skip, and a jump away. And then since I've already cleared out that other dungeon, I might as well just go through there and grab the end point really quick. I jumped the gun a little on that. We'll go around this way. Nope, not today, Zerg. I quote that a lot, actually. Yeah. Just gonna shoot the Dreadlord that summoned you. I know you were summoned. There weren't any skeletons here before. There we go. What's dying in the background? I heard something die in the background. I have no idea what it was. How many people are going to come in from East Timbuktu? Here we go. We good? Yeah, we're fine. There we go. You know, we're going to leave the rest of those guys, whatever. And, there we go. Into Fort Ikon. Deal with the, fight at the Rift, and that's, we'll go back and deal with the, other stuff, too. And then we're pretty much all set there. Perfect. Forgot about this group. I always forget about this group. Small dweebs here. Not a serious threat or anything, just a speed bump on your road to ultimate victory. There we go. Come on. There we go. Ah, that's too close. Doesn't make a huge difference, though. I have backup. Stand back. Get some distance here so I can get some better shots. Perfect. Get out of here. Don't look at me. Alright. Just take care of you before too many of my allies die. Well, that just becomes an inconvenience. Oh, now you're gonna come at me, huh, bro? Alright. That was your last fatal mistake, wasn't it now? Idiot. Alright. And then we just... Yeah, we should have the space. And then we'll just talk to you. And then we'll sell our junk. I did not want to sell that. Thank you. What level are these? 55. Way too weak at this point. Actually, I can put this here really quick. Okay. Now we'll really quickly deliver the ashes and then go deal with that other quest that I started a little too early, but it's fine. It's a pretty quick fix. Since we've already cleared out the area, it's just a matter of going into the bonus area there, finish the quest up, and then just deal with the small groups of enemies in there. Should, all told, take 10 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. Give you the ashes. You're going to tell me to go to the secret place and kill the... get the whatever. Oh, the obsidian throne. That's right. I forgot about that. This particular quest line for the two of these, I can never get them straight in my head. I still need to report in... I forgot to report the mill. I'll go do that really quick before ending the episode. Alright. Yeah. You're shooting little tiny lightning balls at me. I don't care. And... ta-da! Alright, so at this particular junction, let's talk a brief bit about our faction reputation at this particular time, because we have just done a large amount for... well, first off, we have now finally hit Revered, which I expected we would. I forgot to actually check their inventory wares. Do you have anything for me at this point? Because these are metals, they might be useful. No. Alright, at this particular junction, we have the Orwell's Revolver, the Chosen Girdle. We need to learn these two recipes. Do you have anything useful for me otherwise? Some level 70 stuff does exist here, but it doesn't look like anything particularly big. My Flesh Warped Cask is better. I don't do enough fire damage to make that worth it. No, not really anything specific. These, of course, are nice resistance things. Rings, amulets. Which I don't particularly need at this time. I don't need any of these. But we do have them now at Revered, which is going to be important for our next character, so that's fine. At this particular junction, we're also Revered with the Outcast, which we can't get into yet until we've actually cleared the way out through Fort Ikon. So that's a totally different... We'll deal with that next episode. What I really wanted to talk about, actually, was the fact that we are now honored by the Black Legion, which is pretty important, because now we can buy... the writ, no, it's not the writ, it's the other thing there. It is the, yeah, it is the writ. So I just bought 2 of these by accident. Because my mouse has problems. And we can't, I guess we just sell this then. That was a mouse error there, definitely, but that's okay. It only cost me 44,000. It's fine. Let me see. Do you have anything I need off the top of my head? Physical and fire damage, which isn't that exciting. Not really. Alright, so the reason why we needed the writ for the Black Legion is because, theoretically speaking, when we go through the Ashes of Mammoth content, we should be able to ideally get to Revered here with that. Now, again, we are trying to blitz through elite, so in all likelihood, the answer is truthfully probably not going to happen. We probably won't hit Revered with the Black Legion until we've completed the Black Legion quests in Ultimate here and in the Pine Barrens. That will probably push us over the edge. What we're really looking for in elite is just to get to the point where completing those quests will actually push us over the edge. Now, if you're really concerned and you really want to try to make it through and get Revered with the Black Legion, then you can take Malmuth very slowly. I don't particularly think I'll have any kind of problem. It's the same thing with Devil's Crossing. I don't really think it's necessarily going to be a particular issue. I would also like to point out the fact that we are now honored by the cults. We may actually take a really quick visit to the Path of the Three and buy those writs as well if I can afford them, which is a totally different question. So we do have that option as well. Now, again, the cults aren't really going to get a huge amount of rep bonuses throughout most of the content of the main campaign, simply by merit of the fact that there's not a whole lot of the Eldritch forces here. There's obviously clearing the Path of the Three quest line deals a lot of that. See, this is a really nice, if I were to compare this to the Stone Tusk Hoof, it's less armor, sure, but I get more physical and internal trauma damage, so that is fairly interesting. I'm not going to bother re-speccing Mind Warp now. That's a different conversation, but these are all level 90, so I can start thinking about, well, is there anything in particular I might be looking to equip in the future? And for Soleil, the answer is no. Now, obviously, because of my serious shortage of money, which I've been having a problem with for a while, and that's the one downside of Improv, by the way. That's the really major weakness of Improv, is that as you kind of respec yourself according to your current equipment or your current mood or whatever, you will be using a lot of money. It does take a lot of cash. Now, that being said, since I am going to be somewhat hard up on cash, I want to look at the kinds of things that would help me in future, because theoretically speaking, when I get back to this point, I'm actually going to drop my crafting components off really quick as well. When I get back to this point in Ultimate, very likely I'm going to want to purchase some stuff from the Conclave, because that's the most efficient method at getting your equipment up to date for Ultimate in case you had poor luck in Elite. It's just a fallback plan I really like to use, so we're just going to really quickly scour these to see if there's anything in particular. Hey, this is really good for my build, or this could be really good for my build in future. This is what I really need. So that's really where you're going to want to be looking specifically. Now, the first two haven't really had anything specific to my build, so either of these really works or doesn't work, depending on how that goes. Let's check this. I don't want it offhand. So far I've had no luck in finding anything that could remotely be effective for my very specific combination, which is fine. I wasn't really expecting a whole lot. Yeah, there's nothing specific to my combination, so I can pretty much go with whatever here. I'll probably just buy the writ for the one with the least amount of... Oh wait, here we go. The good old Elite Bismiel Dreadhood is about the closest thing I can get to something very specific to my build. Now, you will notice that the regular armor on this is absolute trash compared to the Resistant Flesh Orb Cask. I would also like to point out that this is only a level 70 cask. The level 90 version is obviously going to have even more armor. It does have really good chaos and elemental resistance, but do we care at this point? Probably not. You would buy this specifically for that skill combination of Calidor's Tempest and Squad Tactics if you were really looking for that. Now, that being said, we will go ahead and buy this writ just in case I do need that, or I decide to go with a Fire Aether. If I decide to go full Reckless Power or Reckless Power-esque type setup, I could go Calidor's Tempest and then just run good old Cadence with Discord and then just run passives if I really wanted to. It's something I could potentially do. I'm not necessarily going to. It really depends on what I have by that point. If I really want to see if I want to use that as kind of a focus point, it really depends again on what else I get. What if I get other items that increase Calidor's Tempest and either Field Tactics or something else? It's potential. the potential possibility of that, I can't say it won't happen. So if I get enough items that lean towards that kind of build, of fire aether damage build, then I would want that helmet, as opposed to the flesh warped cask, which maybe I wouldn't necessarily want. It would really depend. So we will go in with the Cult of Bismeal improvement. Now clearly I picked it first for that exact reason, for that hood. It was the only thing that was for my combination. That's fine. And I will obviously in future be wanting to buy writs for the other two every time I get 88 grand. That's a totally separate question. Problem. That's a problem for a future time. So the rest of these groups, the Coven of Ugdenbog, I'm going to be at Revered with by the time I get there again. I said this last episode, but you can see here, very obviously, this isn't going to be an issue. You can see it right there. I only need 194 more rep points. It's just killing any random beasts. Beasts are everywhere, let's be honest. It's not even an issue. So, at this particular point, I'll very likely hit Revered with the Cult of Bismeal once I get back to this point. The interesting thing about the cults is that whenever you get reputation for one, you get reputation for all of them, with the extreme exception of their very specific quest lines. It's the only exception. So, it's not really going to be difficult to get this up to Revered in Ultimate. I probably won't hit it in Elite. It's very unlikely, unless I really slow down my Forgotten Gods campaign and go out of my way to kill a lot of the Eldritch stuff, which I don't plan on doing. I'm already almost level 79, and I'm not even done with the main campaign. I fully expect by the time I am done with the main campaign to be level 80. Now, I've been talking to some extent about the Outcast. We are already revered by the Outcast, so there's no real necessarily strict need to do her quest line. It's just not necessary. I may do her quest line for the experience, possibly, but that's a decision I can make later. At the very least, now that I'm at Fort Ikon, I intend on going through the Path of the Three quest line and dealing with that whole thing, as well as killing the Mad Queen if I can, get myself to level 80 before the end of the main campaign. Because at level 80 at the end of the main campaign is kind of where I want to be, and then see if I can get up another couple of levels for Malmoth and for the Forgotten Gods. And if by the end of Forgotten Gods I'm not close enough to level 90 for my personal tastes, I will clear the Outcast's questline for the experience. And now you may be thinking to yourself, well, you're going to probably be over-leveled for that. Probably yes. But that's not going to change the amount of experience reward I get for clearing her quest line, which is what I'd really be after there. Since her quest line is basically just hunting down some individual target and killing them, it actually may be worth me doing it now, just so I can get at least a little bit more experience. For example, part of the Path of the Three quest line has you go into the giant tree in the... Why am I not remembering this name of this location? In the East Marsh. You have the end of the Path of the Three quest line, you have the Temple of the Three there, and I could also kill the Bone Hunter, which is the Outcast's first quest, as well. Take care of both of those, just really quickly. It'd be a quick sprint in there. So there is that. At this particular junction, what my next plan is going to be for next episode, just so you kind of have a sort of preview as to where I'm going to go with this. What my plan is for next episode is I intend on clearing the barracks for Fort Ikon, opening up the Outcast, and yeah, thinking about it, I probably will complete our quest line. I'm going to go ahead and complete the Path of the Three quest line next episode, just get that out of the way, then do her quest line, which also should be relatively, well, at least start her quest line. I'll probably save the Steps of Torment for their own complete episode, because that can take a while. It's the one of the two places that you'll have to go in Elite if you're blitzing this properly, that you'll really want to slow down on. The other one is Port Valbury. So, it's just something to consider as well. So that's what I intend on doing next episode. So with that being said, thank you all very much for joining me. If you liked this, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or ideas, please leave them down below in the comments section. I do read them. Thank you all very much for joining me, and have a great 24 hours.